Yeah, we were definitely playing the hit deduction game Among Us. Oh, there's a thing going on!
Good evening. I just came by to check in on Koromaru. Do you think he'll do well?
It's too early to say.
I suppose that's fair. No need to rush. You'll have plenty of time to get to know each other. If you have any concerns, please feel free to let me know anytime. It's only fair, considering I was the one who requested that Koromaru join the squad.
Oh, I'm all for Koromaru joining us. He's totally welcome. I'll even throw in training lessons from the master.
I'm pretty sure Koro-chan's already more disciplined than you. Could you even sit still if someone told you to stay?
Hey, don't compare me to a dog. I'm totally disciplined. I can follow directions. Kinda.
Yeah, you really sold us on it.
Anyway, so, Mr. Chairman.
Looking at,
about those summer classes.
Yukari's character there. The immediate thought that passed through my head was Koromaru isn't the only one with an evoker collar.
I went along with it.
Sorry.
No, why would you agree to that?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Now, like, okay. Oh, yeah, the summer classes. Okay.
Oh, was I being nosy?
I'm missing out on my passionate summer romance. She's disappearing before my eyes. Farewell, my beautiful city girl, awaiting me by the shoreline.
The city or the shores. Pick one. Even if you didn't have classes, you'd probably just bum around the station all day. You should just accept your fate. Oh, by the way, Mr. Chairman, weren't you about to tell us something before he arrived?
Ah, that's right.
I always love everyone's
meddling.
means to avoid
have another request for
calling the player by their name. Since it can be whatever.
Does
I always
anyone
just
have
find it
one?
amusing.
I think it's a good time for you all to get a routine health checkup.
No!
You know where Tatsumi Memorial Hospital
I'm healthy!
is, right?
I swear!
Oh, that's where Sanada-senpai was treated before.
With how much you've all been fighting lately, it'd be best to stay on top of your physical health. It wouldn't be good if your personas were causing any strain on your bodies, right? I expect it shouldn't be too much of a detour to stop by the hospital after your summer classes.
I understand.
Yeah, just swing by the hospital.
Rather sudden.
Don't worry too much about it. Like they say, a stitch in time saves 9. Or your side.
I have
We'll be
never heard
doing
this
the
before in my
checkups
life.
Individually, one day at a time. You can
We're all
decide
gonna
amongst
go
yourselves
individually see
who goes
Dr.
first.
Maruki.
Don't forget to deck up for your checkup. Just kidding.
What does deck up mean?
Maybe bring your evokers in case you need to take any shots.
Would that fall under the umbrella of a suicide joke? Like, that'd be categorized as, I was just talking with everyone about Koromaru. He'll need to be taken on walks, but we won't be assigning that duty to anyone in particular. It would help if you could take Koromaru out for a walk at night if it seems he wants to go for one. What? Yeah, what? There's someone here. I guess. Oh, there's a dog icon. Fucking Koromaru is a great use of time. Dog social link. Should I try it here? Hello, John Wildcat. How's it going today? Koromaru is looking at me with pleading eyes. He seems to want to go for a walk. So what else do it? Save before? Is it not worth then? Here, let's see though. Let's go for a walk, I guess. It can be useless or really useful. Oh.
Hey, what's up? Is that your dog?
Oh.
Wow, he looks like a smart one. Unlike his owner.
I don't remember if I was about to rank up with you
So,
before.
how's life, man? And I love how the girl in that show has this mature vibe.
Oh,
you know what
shut up. This is the guy that's into the teacher.
I mean? Whoa. Looks like this guy's had his fair share of fun. Guess we should start heading home then. See you at school.
Koromaru and I returned to the dorm. Yeah, I don't remember if we were close to ranking up before, I'm gonna be honest. I don't recall. Give you a really big boost of social links, or it could be useless as shit. Oh, summer school starts today. Was I close to ranking up on that one before? I don't know. Maybe we'll just let it ride.
Good morning.
Morning. Yeah, it's already so hot at this hour. By the way, have you heard anything about the dates for the health checkup? I have not. What? Really? I told Junpei to let you know. Yours is on August 14th, Gusta-kun. Anyway, it's seriously way too hot out here. Let's hurry and get inside. You can't be in a classroom with air conditioning stat. Okay, so mine's in like 4 days. In that case. Oh, I'm feeling randomly tired, and it's not because I'm suddenly in school again here. It's the first day of summer school. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. What am I getting? Academics? Ooh, I'm smart! Look at me go. Whoa, the music very suddenly cut. Oh, is it because it's now gonna be like the rapid days after what? Another? Yeah. It's the second day of summer school.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
I know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus pocus. Still, who would have thought people would actually attend this course over the summer? You sure are a curious lot. I'm not sure what to make of that. But anyway, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Wow, what a waste of summer school. Despite originating in 15th century Europe as normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. There are a variety of tarot card decks, including the Marseille and the Rider decks. But today, in honor of the great Crowley, we will be using the Thoth deck. Begone, Thoth! First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78-card tarot deck is divided into 2 parts. There are 22 major arcana, the face cards, and 56 minor arcana, or number cards. The minor arcana are also sometimes called pip cards. Wow, Dead by Daylight intensifies, even though pips haven't been used in that game for a long time. Major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the Universe. They tell a story in numerical order that represents an individual's journey through life. While we venture through the universe. I mean, I guess technically, realistically, we do in life as we continue to travel on this planet, traveling in the solar system, traveling in this galaxy and all that. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, and each stage represents an event an individual must experience to achieve wholeness.
Let's do just that.
Whoa, the very brief bit of like him being voiced made his voice sound completely different from what I was imagining in my head. So they are all important. So let's take a look at each of the 22 cards, one by one. The first card, numbered 0, wow, was it designed by a programmer? Is the Fool. It represents beginnings and suggests infinite possibilities. In other words, the beginning of life. The next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, but also maturity. If this is gonna go on for a while, I'm just turning on my cameras here. The High Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge, because it seems like this is gonna be going on for a while. The Empress represents both motherhood and maternal love, as well as one's vitality. The Emperor is an opposing card. It represents fatherhood, as well as leadership and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge. It is a symbol for religion.
That is to say...
The Lovers represent choice. Here, the individual finally begins to develop a conscience. The Chariot represents the individual's victory, but only a momentary one. Justice is exactly what it sounds like, knowing what is right and what is wrong. Like supporting freemium video games, the Hermit represents self-reflection. In other words, searching for answers deep within one's heart. Fortune represents fate and the opportunities it brings. Yeah, apparently you can't in this game here. But yeah, and that's just the persona thing here for whatever reason. Drink represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power with a reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. With death, the old ends and the new begins.
Alright.
Now let us move on to what happens following the transition. Temperance is the balancing of opposites. Opening one's eyes to the world allows for growth. And then an encounter with the devil is where one faces temptation. At the tower, the individual's values will start to collapse. It seems as if there's nothing to believe in. The individual then finds a glimmer of hope in the star, granting one peace and serenity. In turn, this makes one vulnerable to the moon's illusions, which gives way to fear and trepidation. But the individual may be rewarded with a bright future by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the journey's end when looking back on the path one has traveled. The final card is the universe, which represents the individual reaching full awareness. And that's the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all this talk about life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet.
Well then.
Well, now you can use all 78 cards to divine the future in detail. But most people only use the 22 major arcana. Okay, next let's talk about the fortune telling using the major arcana. First, you will need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change. Now this is important, so pay attention. Mr. Edogawa continues to drone on and on. Despite the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to his lecture. Sweet, I'm smurder. Whoa, I'm super smart. I'm actually intelligent now. Whoa. So I just don't really have to worry about raising this for like a decent while now. Going forward in the game. Like, I'm probably not going to be spending all that much time doing activities that raise my social stats when it's like, I'm one stage away from it being maxed, so I'm in no rush here. Because the moment that I get it maxed, and then I start doing activities just passively during the story that would normally raise it and now go towards nothing, then it's like I wasted the prior time slots to raise it. So I think I'm just gonna not touch it. Like, probably won't need to raise it at all anymore, maybe? Oh? Well, I guess we'll see here. It's the third day of summer school. But this summer, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. Whoa. Yeah, 6 is the max. So I presume I need it at 6 at some point. But like, I'll be just passively getting it as the game goes on, just from like classes and stuff anyway. So I just don't really think I need to put much work into raising it outside of that, because if I max it out, any other points that I just get along the way automatically then go to waste. But this summer, I managed to pay attention to the lecture. So I guess I can still try to put some time into courage. But apart from that, just not really touch these for a little while, I suppose. Man, look at all these days going by. Soap! In big letters, I'm just now noticing. Almost time to head to summer school. I need to stop by Tatsumi Memorial Hospital on the way back later today. It's needed for 1 social link in December, and you should passively get enough for 6 by then. Okay. So, like, I'm probably pretty good then. It's the 5th day of summer school.
Guess we'll get
Now,
started.
let's begin. Yod hey, vav hey. How are you all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you'd like. Now let's continue with our special summer course. The truth behind magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mystical study of the Hebrew scriptures, but as I mentioned before, it had a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that to learn the secrets of magic, you must first understand Kabbalah.
Okay then.
So, who was the person that formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments and split the Red Sea further than my butt cheeks after a wicked case of Taco Bell. In reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis. I almost read that as rabies long ago. It's been a long time since I've seen the word rabbis written down for me to read out. However, because it features such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Yeah, it was formed by rabbits, that's right. Yeah, I've not done the food challenge either. I was thinking about figuring that out this stream here. Now, it is important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there's Gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. Been able to do it for a long time. I never got the prompt for it, so I wasn't sure if there was something I was missing. Like, I guess it was just accepting the quest then. Because earlier this stream, I went in front of Wild Duck Burger, and I clicked on check what can be done here, and it still just said do the mystery burger and it'll raise your courage. It didn't say anything about taking the challenge, even though I have accepted the quest now, and I am extremely confused. Registration of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There's no Tari code. Well, it still didn't prompt me this stream when I checked it like 30 minutes ago, so I mean, so Atari code where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or a thought. Like maybe I need to actually enter and start eating there, and then maybe it'll prompt me, but that still seems kind of weird that it wouldn't fall under check what can be done here. And like, even if the quest isn't accepted, you think it would still come up under like the check what can be done here, so the player doesn't think like, I guess I just can't do it right now, like I thought for so long. There's also Temura, a method where letters of words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah.
So, continuing on.
Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life from the hit video game Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, comprised of the 10 Sephiroth. Most illustrations depict it as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 nodes represented by the Sephiroth and the 22 paths connecting them all would come together to form a map of God's creation and the spiritual ascent of man. Where did we come from? Where'd we go? Where'd we come from, Cotton Eye Joe? These answers lie in the Sephiroth. When training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephiroth every so often. Did I go to Gekkoukan or did I go to Hogwarts? What is going on here? When you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephiroth as well. You should focus on the Sephiroth. This is going to be on the test, you know. They say knowledge is another form of magic, so study hard. And if you don't have One-Winged Angel memorized by the time that the test starts, you're pretty screwed. If you find yourself struggling, well, you may wish to turn to the Sephiroth. By the way, did you notice that I said there were 22 paths? That's right. Same number as the major arcana I spoke of before. You have to study now. Gonna study the 22 major arcana in Sephiroth. Hope you enjoyed that, Cam. Now, continuing on. According to Kabbalah, existence is broken up into 4 worlds. Oh yes, before I forget. I'll be giving supplementary lessons at the nurse's office as of the 2nd semester. I'm thinking of doing demonstrations with tarot cards. What is the point of this summer school? This is just like the biggest waste of time ever. Let me just respond to a thingerbob here real quick. Like that.
As such.
Why were we enrolled in this again? But I won't have time for that during the lecture. So if you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone is welcome. Mr. Ogawa continues to drone on and on. Despite the summer, he managed to pay attention to his lecture. You know, for whatever reason, this past week, I've been feeling especially sleepy, even when I try to get lots of sleep. So, on Monday, I went to bed at like 7 p.m. to wake up at 6 a.m. So I got like a lot of sleep. And then I figured yesterday I would feel less sleepy. And I didn't really. And I was debating about just going to bed early, but I was like, I went to bed like so early yesterday. I'll just stream Persona 3 Reload. And that's what I did yesterday. And like that started to wake me up and engage me and stuff. But today, once again, I started to feel kind of sleepy and like, man, it's almost tempting to just go like right directly to hitting the hay. But like, it's not like I'm low on sleep or anything like that. I don't know why I'm feeling tired. I'll just start streaming and then it'll engage me and pull me in and then I won't feel like that anymore. Doing this is making me feel tired. This is actually so boring. I have to go to Tetsuma Memorial Hospital for my checkup. But yeah. Oh, maybe it'd be something like that then. You know, find the right balance here.
Being so patient. That just about concludes your checkup. Sorry yours ended up taking so much longer
this
than everyone else's.
Game is not exactly helping me right now. Let's see what happens if I say it's about time.
I'm sorry. Really. If I'd known how long it would take, I would have scheduled an entire day for it. Your persona abilities are rather unusual compared to the others, aren't they? That's why we had to run so many more tests on you. Well, based on how you've performed so far, I don't
Oh,
expect
so they
there to
know
be any
about the
problems.
personas and stuff?
Persona abilities
At the
can
hospital
be
here,
dangerous,
or
depending
what?
on how they're used. With that in mind, it can't hurt to err on the side of caution. How are you feeling about it? Do you have any concerns about your power?
It makes me super tired.
That's understandable. But I don't think there will be any issues with your test results. And based on what I'm hearing from Kirijo-kun's reports, you've been performing just fine.
Well, I mean...
I truly am grateful for everything the team has done, especially you. Things have really changed for the better since you arrived. Our team has grown, and we've even figured out how we can eliminate the dark hour. In a way,
I mean, presumably, we don't really know that for sure.
Ticking for us again. It's almost as if we were just waiting for you these past 10 years.
But that would be absurd, right?
From behind the scenes. But I'll be counting on you to eliminate the 4 remaining shadows.
Okay.
Now then, it's getting pretty late. Why don't we get you back to the door?
You gotta love
Excuse me
when
for a
a
second.
character is cut off, but they're really not. They just like stop talking, and then the thing that cuts them off happens like 1 to 2 full
Thanks
seconds
for your
later.
help the other day. Uh-huh.
Like, it's
Yes.
rare that I see games actually time it properly.
It's missing from that document? It's urgent? Wait, but by today?
It's like you received an urgent call. I should head back to the dorm alone. Okay.
Iwatodai, this is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
No! Did it get so late that I got to the dark hour before I got to the dorm, or am I at the dorm now? Yeah, it did get to the dark hour before the
It
dorm.
looks like you're at Iwatodai Station now. It's so late. We were starting to get worried. Did you run into any trouble?
I feel like I'm going to, otherwise what's the point of this sequence? It was nothing.
Oh, I see. Well, as long as you're okay. It's already past curfew though, so that's a little bit of an issue. Actually, I'm with Kirijo-senpai right now in the command room.
Realistically, the dark hour would be so
I'll go ahead and
useful for
navigate
someone
back
like
to
me.
the dorm.
I just get more hours in the
I'm sure
day.
you'll be fine.
Like, more time.
Considering what happened with Koro-chan, I'd rather play it safe.
Thanks.
Wait, I can sense a shadow. And it's really close to you. It's over at the Moonlight Bridge. It's
Where's
too
the Moonlight
dangerous to
Bridge?
be alone. You should stay
Take
put until
this.
everyone else gets there.
Go
Oh, no.
1v1 me IRL.
There's a reading near the shadow. It's a person.
Is it Sephiroth Ocelot? I'll buy some time? For what, the others to arrive? I mean, if I just get out of here, then the others don't need to arrive, so it doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't even know. Call the others quick. Like, it doesn't really matter what I do or say, but... It is Sephiroth Ocelot.
And what have we here?
That looks like the great and mighty Pooh from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Power, so much chaos. I'd not be foolish enough to turn my back on such a predator. And on top of that, we have an unexpected guest tonight. Not a very favorable situation, all things considered. So, given this little predicament, how do you intend to partake?
Am I actually gonna get the choice here? See what you've got? Stand back. I'm gonna say I'm here to help. Let's team up with shirtless Sephiroth Ocelot.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, is it? Sound reasoning.
Okay, so...
What a hapless night, is it not? Well then, shall we begin?
Sure. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good there. But yeah. What with the arcanas and stuff here? Ooh, I was equipped on my Scarding buff Dudo. So does this just like... Oh, I can't check stats or anything.
Let's see.
Like, to see if I still have buffs. It's probably not going to be that hard of a thingamabob anyway, so, like, probably doesn't matter too much here. Let's use my new Dudo here. Oh, yeah, I want to rearrange things. Here, let's try this. Okay, well, you resist that.
So that's your strategy.
Yep, it sure is.
Can you dodge this?
Well, he just has a gun. Ow, he nommed me. Wait, can I? Yeah, it won't let. Whoops. No. Yeah, I don't have theurgy charged up. Alright, so maybe this? Let's see. Let's try it out. Resist. Maybe just resist elements. Something like that. Yeah. For his neutral special, he wields a gun.
This too is fate.
Yeah, his strategy is just shoot them. You try to hit me with something I reflect, you fool. Oh yeah, I can't check anything there. Whatever, just do this some more. It probably doesn't matter all that much, does it? I would imagine here.
That was quite the spectacle.
Thanks, man.
But it's time to end this.
Ooh, is he gonna do like a crit or something? Something cool? No, just a regular shot. Oh. Oh, he's gonna do something spicy. Let's see it.
Come, Persona! Here is an offering of sorrow.
Whoa. It won! Ha! This Persona sucks.
What?
Yeah. Is that why you wield a gun? Because your Persona sucks? The defeated Shadow seems to have dropped something.
Your Persona ability is truly fascinating. It's different from the one I saw the last time, isn't it?
No.
So, you can choose from multiple personas to fit the situation. You must be burdened with an extremely unusual fate. It seems your friend has arrived. Then I suppose I'll have to be on my way for tonight. What is your name?
Inigo Montoya. I'll tell him my name.
I'll see to it that I remember. Enemies though we may be, I'm not one for leaving a debt unsettled. I shall have to repay you another time.
Thanks, man. Look at those Waluigi legs.
Are you all right? Did you already defeat the Shadow? Good work, but that was an unnecessary risk you took.
I had help. And he had a gun.
You can fill me in on the way back. In any case, I'm glad you're okay.
Explain what happened on our way back to the dorm. What, we're not gonna have like a dorm conversation or anything like that? It's gonna immediately go to the next day?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. You had a long night, huh? On that note, let's not go to Tartarus tonight. Why?
I'm sorry.
I want to look into some matters with the chairman's help. Specifically about that group, SEGA. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Also, I understand your circumstances last night. Try to avoid staying out late from now on. Okay. Fine. Time for more days to go down the drain? The last day of summer school. By the summer heat, I managed to pay attention to the lecture because I'm just so smart and attentive. Way more attentive in video games than in real life, it seems like here. If I had a really, really good teacher, then I could pay attention in school. But like really boring ones that just read off of slides, like I'd just be falling asleep. There's a box on the counter. Looks like a product I ordered through the shopping program on TV has arrived. Let's see what's inside. All those sodas and Mad Bulls. Sweet. At least summer school's over now, but doesn't it feel like we kind of wasted our summer vacation? What did we even learn in summer school? We learned about cards and magic. I'll have to make a bunch of plans to make up for it. I wonder if anything's going on soon.
I have a suggestion.
I'm currently aware of a summer festival tomorrow and a film festival the following day. Oh, that's right. Wait, I guess... Are you thinking about going to the festivals? Indeed. My data indicates that festivals and other events of the sort offer unique experiences. So, for investigative purposes, I plan to infiltrate such a shindig.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'll try not to stand out too much. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Okay, maybe I will. Rooftop. Let's see here. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of potatoes. I might actually harvest some potatoes from my backyard here pretty soon. It's currently the 25th of September. My just potato plants that I planted at my Oma's place, I harvested like a few weeks ago, something like that, since that's about the time that you harvest potato plants. But my tomatoes that I have back there that are tomatoes above ground and potatoes underground, I haven't harvested those yet because there's still some tomatoes that are ripening on the vines. But in like the next week here, we are going to have to prepare for frost coming in. And if frost comes in, it's going to start killing the plants. So it's starting to get to be pretty close to that time that I should just harvest all the tomatoes that are on there, even the unripe ones, and just let them ripen inside. Pull up the plants and see how many potatoes are underground. Which I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm really hoping that, sure, that, I don't know. Sounds good to me. I'm kind of hoping there's a decent few potatoes. But I know that those plants are spending a lot of their energy on making a whole whack of tomatoes, so I don't know how many potatoes there'll be made by the end. Here, I want to see if it's Mr. Tower Guy. Also, honestly, the button for seeing what you can do at particular places is kind of pointless anyway, as when you click on the button to do an activity, it lets you back out of it on the price screen. Wait, the button for seeing what you can do at particular places is kind of pointless anyways. There's a button that lets you see what you can do at particular places? Hold on. Is this town info? This? Oh. Oh. But yeah, when you click on the button to do an activity, it lets you back out of it on the price screen. Huh. Well, maybe I'll go hang out with Utatsu. I'm still pretty low on him. Do I have a... I got rid of the tower persona there. So I might need to go buy it again quickly. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me go ahead and purchase that persona really quickly. Cool, thanks for the fragments. Can't foresee the limits of your power. Yada, 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 yada. Let me summon... I should probably loop to the bottom. It's one of the bottom ones, right? Yeah. Get this guy. Not exactly gonna be super cheap.
Very well.
Okay. Look forward to your next visit. I do have a decent bit of funds now that should last me a good while, I think. Here. Let's see. So now I will go over here where Mr. Dudo is. And then I run up this way. I should be saving from time to time here. How's it going, man? Need more. I need more. Tatsu seems to be drinking by himself. I feel as if we can grow closer thanks to the tower persona Eligor. Like might grow closer to Matatsu soon. Should I spend the evening with Matatsu? Sure, man. You. What? You again? Where's my tab that I had for him? That's Hierophant, Devil, Tower. So this is a 2 to 3, right? I think. I go to building, it opens 3 options. 1 to see what can be done there, 1 to do an activity there, and 1 to just leave. Interesting. Oh, for like the proper buildings, you mean? Not the ones that involve like social links and stuff. Well, I'll try the Wild Duck Burger Challenge at some point here.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and... Well, there's no Buddha in this world, so... Stop looking at me like that and sit down, kid. So tell me, is it that fun hanging out with an old monk whose own wife and kid left him? How come you're always alone when I see you? Don't you got any friends?
I don't have any friends.
Well, either you like being alone or you got problems. In any case, well said. No hesitation whatsoever. Don't worry if you don't got any friends. Most of life's troubles come from human relationships anyway. Let's define a friend as someone you hold dear. The way I see it, no one in this world ever really cares for others. People always want something out of a relationship. They only really love themselves. You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do you? No. Because you know you won't get nothing from them. Which means in this world, there's no one you can truly hold dear. At the end of the lonely road of love, kid, you're the only one left standing there. What? You see those gals over there? Ones on the dance floor? You can bring one of them over here. I'll be your friend in return, huh? What do you think? I know you can do it.
Felt Mutatsu's warped trust in me. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now. Now I can alt tab and go back to my stream manager really quickly like that. Unusual monk.
Too tired to go talk to him, huh? You look like you're gonna doze off any second now. Go home for now, kid. Besides, I know you're gonna come again anyway, even if I tell you not to.
Say goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. I gotcha there.